In 2026, what we're not going to do is look like what we're going through. No girl, not on my watch. Hi my beautiful babes, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. By the title of the video, you already know why we're here. How to look effortlessly put together on a budget. Emphasis on effortlessly. Listen, your appearance speaks before you do. It's one of the first things people notice about you and a key factor in maintaining a lasting impression. A solid and put together looks opens doors and sets the tone for how you're perceived. So please start prioritizing your appearance today. And here comes the best part. Looking polished and high maintenance doesn't have to mean draining your wallet. I'm a budget queen and I can guarantee you that you're not wasting money or going overboard with these tips I'm about to put you on. A little disclaimer before we get into the video. This isn't going to be your regular breeze through video. It's a step-by-step process, but I can assure you it works every time. And it's going to be broken down in categories, so feel free to skip to whichever one resonates with you. Okay, let's get into it. Starting off strong with your hair, the crown you wear. I know you must have heard of this phrase a couple of times. You're not ugly, you're not bad, you just need to get your hair done. That theory is so real. Your hair all done up will always give you that instant facelift. And I know when it comes to being on a budget with your hair, it can either be a hit or a miss. So here are my top recommendations. Number one is click back. You want that effortless and put together look, then a click back should definitely be on your top list. I would always recommend this hairstyle to everyone because it doesn't only give you that facelift effect, but you can also style it multiple ways. A middle part, a side part with some side band or front band. It also works for every face shape and you can do it yourself. All you need is a bump styling gel and a slick brush. Now my second recommendation would be braids. Isn't that so obvious? I know nowadays braids isn't considered a low budget hairstyle, but hear me out. When it comes to boho or goddess braids, we can all agree that it isn't a low maintenance hairstyle at all. Whether you use human hair curls or synthetic curls, it's going to tangle, which is why I would never recommend using human hair curls for your boho braid. I prefer using premium synthetic curls, and a hack I use to keep my curls lasting longer is I use the got2b ultra styling glue gel on each curl. That way my curls last way longer. Or you can just save yourself all this hassle and get buzz down braids. Or you can just get the detachable braided ponytail. That one is a 10 out of 10 for me. Just get your natural hair braided up in a bun and clip it in. Another option would be the trendy miracle knot. Ooh, I love that one. It's DIY friendly and reusable if you can invest in it. Another recommendation would be an effortless wig. This one is highly recommended because there are days when you don't feel like getting your hair done. That's when these wigs come in handy. And in all you do, please stay away from frontal wig if you're in a budget. For one, a frontal wig is expensive. Two, it's not a low maintenance hairstyle. And three, it could easily cheapen your appearance if it's not installed nicely and the lace is visible. I'm not against frontal wig, but if you're trying to be on a budget, then this is not advisable. Opt for closure wigs instead, be it a bigger closure like a 5x5 or even a 7x5 closure. Another option is half wig or headband wig. These two will always have my heart, especially half wig. I just love how versatile and effortless it is. There are so many styling options to choose from. You could either leave it out with your front hair, you could do the Jada Wader braid or some side braid with a half wig, and you could also use it for a half up, half down. It is definitely one hair investment you'll be glad you made. And alternatively, you could opt for a headband wig instead. There's also a braided option for this as well. You want to be out of the house like that? This is the one. Very low effort, very stylish. And lastly, hair accessories, headband, clock feet, bow clips, scrunchies. You can never go wrong with these, especially headbands. It's just that added touch that ties it all together. Now that you've got your hair sorted, let's move on to the next best thing, which is your face card. You want a face card that never declines. It consists of 4 things only: your brows, your lashes, your skin, and moisturized lips. If you can nail down all 4, you're good to go. let's start with your brows. It's actually a no-brainer. All you have to do is get your brows nicely trimmed and get rid of the excess hair. Then you can either laminate your brows or stick it down with a brow gel. This is what I do because I low-key don't like sticking to one particular look. This is also why I wouldn't recommend brow tinting. And I've also seen so many people say that they are allergic to some certain brow gel. But if that's your thing, girl, do you. Overall, a well-groomed eyebrows is another way to give your face that thoughtful look. Then let's move on to your lashes. You can either be a mascara girly, a custom lashes girly, or a lash extension girly. First of all, if you're trying to cut costs, cut out lash extensions from this list. Now let's focus on the other two. Personally, I juggle between cluster lashes and mascara because honestly, I don't use external glue for my cluster lashes, and the longest my lashes are gone for is 4 days. And I'm good because I can have full access to my entire face before I have to redo them. And on days when I don't have my cluster lashes on, my mascara does a great job as well. Cluster lashes is another way of saying DIY your lashes, and trust me, it's not as hard as you think it is. I recently just got into the lash game as well. The first time it took me about an hour or so to get my lashes done, but did I give up? Absolutely not. Actually, that wasn't an option because I had a whole cluster lash tray. Now I can confidently do my brows under 15 minutes or less. All you need is that one tutorial and rewatch multiple times and give it a go. I'll link the tutorial I watched down in the description box below. And if false lashes doesn't work for you or you're allergic, then you can be a mascara girly. Just something to keep your lashes pop. Then your skin. All you need to do is get your skin clear and glowing. My skincare routine is actually quite simple, just a cleanser, moisturizer, and sunscreen. I don't really do the 5 or 10 step skincare routine, but regardless of what your skincare routine may look like, always lock in with a sunscreen and a lip balm with some SPF. Yes, your lips need protection as well. And it has to be moisturized at all times, never to be caught with dry and flaky skin ever. As a girly, a lip balm or lip gloss is a must have. One big irk I've seen most people have about their skin is not being clear or smooth, which brings me to my next tip, a makeup look. If you can't do an everyday no makeup look, a subtle glam or a full glam, if you can't do either of these in same states with all the information out there, girl, we need to call the beauty police on you. Cause what do you mean? If you already have a lit face card from the previous tips, then an everyday no makeup look shouldn't be an hassle for you. Just add a bit of blush on your cheekbones, some brow pencil for your brows, lip gloss, and highlighter. That's it. And if you want to cover up some spots and blemishes on your face, then you can opt for a subtle glam. Concealer, blush, foundation, light foundation. Sometimes foundation isn't even necessary. Then setting powder and your brow pencil and lipstick or gloss. You need to at least lock in with either of these two. I know a full glam isn't for everyone, which is why we are going to skip it in this our effortless era. Next, your outfit. I mean the clothes you put on. When I said your appearance is the first thing people see when they look at you, I'm talking about your clothes, what you're wearing. Even if your hair is laid, your face card is tea, if your outfit isn't giving that same energy, yeah, you're not there yet. Because this is actually one of the most visible parts, even from afar. I have a couple of low budget tips to look high maintenance and polished with your outfit, so let me share them with you. I know I'm about to sound cliche right now, but yes, girl, get the basic. I know you must have probably heard this a million times, but yeah, it actually works. It's perfect for layering, styling on its own, simple but elegant looks, and the styling list is endless. Basic top, basic pants, the ones with little to no design at all. We all know neutral tones equals classy, but what about colors? It's just that feeling when you're intentional about styling colors. Dopamine dressing is so real. Everyone is trying to blend in. Try standing out. We know one way people can remember you is with your scent, but colored outfits does that as well. You know, I want to say things like that girl in purple. Yeah, that's it. That's exactly what color does. So start incorporating colors in your outfit as well. You can start with monochrome look, that's a classic, or with your accessories and gradually build up your collection. And also when it comes to your clothing pieces in general, I would always advise you invest in quality and timeless pieces. You don't want an outfit that you wear once and toss aside because it's either a trendy piece that's out of trend right now or it's bad material. Always have it at the forefront of your mind that cheap is expensive, which is why I would always recommend thrifting if you're on a budget. And you also get that timeless and quality pieces for less the price. If you know your way around thrifting, you can never go wrong with it. Now on to the next tip, which is hygiene. Now I'm not even talking about fragrance and scents at this point. That's another tip on its own. But I'm talking about you being a naturally clean person. Listen, even if you look like $1,000,000, if you have that foul smell, foul odor, nobody wants to associate with that kind of person. Hear me out. It is better to have no scent at all than to have bad smell. Quote means anywhere. It is better to smell fresh with no scent at all, probably because you didn't use fragrance or perfume, than to have that foul, bad odor around you. And if this is some sort of medical condition, no shade at all, but I highly recommend you see a doctor about it. Now, if it isn't that, stay with me. Your personal hygiene is in two ways: your oral hygiene and your body hygiene. Now, when it comes to your oral hygiene, for no reason whatsoever should you go a full day without brushing your teeth. Dentists actually advise you brush twice daily, one in the morning and one at night after eating. That way you can wake up with a fresh breath. Now, I know some of us are actually lazy when it comes to that, but on no account should you deliberately go a full day without brushing. A good oral care hygiene could look like this: floss, scrape, brush, then mouthwash. Now, tongue scraping doesn't have to be daily. It could either be 2 times or 3 times in a week. Next is your body hygiene. Again, I'm not a professional in this field, but this is based on my own personal hygiene and research. If you're the type that naturally sweats out a lot, then double cleansing should always be your best bet. Reason why we double cleanse is the first cleansing gets rid of dirt and oil from our skin, and the second cleansing thoroughly gets our skin clean. Also gets rid of unnecessary odors. So you see why this is important. And after cleansing, another step you cannot skip is deodorant. Body spray and roll-on is the necessity. When you're intentional about smelling good, it creates positive shifts around how you're being perceived and how you feel about yourself. My next tip is your nails. Getting your nails done will always be bougie. You know all those cute handshakes and they're like, ooh, you got your nails done.
And still picking a bit from hygiene, always keep your nails clean at all times. Even if you don't have false nails on, your natural nails should always be clean. We mostly ignore the germs we come in contact with just by touching things, and storing that dirt in your nails gives me the ick. Now let's move on to the girly part. I'm team presser nails all day, every day, because for one, it's super affordable, and two, there are so many cute designs to choose from, and it's also very easy to apply. Personally, I don't like all the drilling and filing from nail salons, so press-ons to the rescue. If you're trying to be on a budget with your nails as well, I highly recommend press-ons. That's if you haven't already. Next up is accessories. You can never ever go wrong with accessorizing.
It's just that finishing touch-up that you can't ever miss. Either layer jewelry or minimal jewelry, depending on your vibe, going to it always. You want to go from basic to bougie, accessorize. You want to go from simple to elegant, accessorize. And we spoke about adding colors to your outfit in the previous tip. This is the perfect chance to start doing that. Think black dress with pink pearls and thick shoes, or white outfit with a pop of color accessory.
Just explore and find your own style.
My next tip is moisturized skin. A moisturized skin will always make you look like that girl. Like, yes,
Glowing, our skin is giving, our skin is healthy.
but ashy skin, come on, you literally can't be out here with dry and flaky skin. That is a big no. Like I said earlier, every tip ties into another. You can't apply all the previous tips and keep moisturizing your skin. It just diminishes all the effort. The same way you invest in your skincare, you better invest in your body care too. I know there are so many options when it comes to body oils, and pro tip, add a few drops of body oil into your body lotion and your skin will thank you.
Now on to my favorite fragrance, the one that lasting impression. Your scent is one of the things that people will remember you with. It connects to the mind, so when they perceive something similar, it reminds them of you. Listen, you better know how to layer your perfume. Even if you're on a budget, there are so many affordable options when it comes to your perfume. Just make sure it's one that can leave the house with you. Or you use the Vaseline hack. Girl Code 101, always layer your scents. You want that what are you wearing feel? Let me give you the cheat codes to smelling heavenly.
Body lotion, body oil, base fragrance, top fragrance.
And pro tip, use the same scents. Think vanilla body lotion, vanilla body oil, vanilla based fragrance to lock in that scent, and a different scent as your main fragrance to layer it up. Trust me, you'll be smelling like $1,000,000. And lastly, embody her. Of course, I had to save the best for the last. Confidence is everything. Out of everything we spoke about, if you cannot embody being that girl, it's over. It's all away. Yes, now you look good, you smell nice, but if you can't walk into that room like you own it, your effort goes unnoticed. You need to always have that main character energy. No slouching, no looking all over the room, no looking down at yourself, no fast paced working. You won't feel like you're that girl if you don't act like you're literally that girl. And if you constantly feel like you're ugly or unattractive, no matter how hard you try, then check out this video right here, and I promise you start seeing yourself in a whole new light.
And we've finally come to the end of this video. I hope to learn a thing or two and you can start showing up for yourself differently moving forward. Don't forget to like, leave a comment down below, and also subscribe to join this beautiful family. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, girlies.